Tell you about the flowers before. No!
Um, Hi. I have to do another video because I come to find when I'm like sitting here just going off about things and like having a good time and stuff, to find that when I press like, oh, I'm finally done, publish, it doesn't even load. And I'm like, what the heck? And I look down there. You know when you have the little bar and stuff and it's like, I guess, they have that little circle and it goes and on the side it tells you how long you've been watching, how long the video is. It tells me here how long I'm doing the video for and how long I've been doing it for. And so it said there 0, 2 dots, and it said 2 zeros at the end. And I was like, I didn't even record. I'm like, this happens all the time and I always have to record. It's not that I don't like recording, it's the fact that it's like tiring. It's like, oh my god. Because I can't lie to you guys. Right now, I'm really tired. 2 days on a plane was enough. Enough for me. And we've been tired. All I've been doing is sleeping in, and I'm so happy because today I come to find that I don't even have school. Mom gets me up in the morning at 7 o'clock. I'm like, woo, flying through. And then I'm like, bye, Mom. She's like, bye, and all that kind of stuff. And I left, and everybody out. I walked by myself and stuff, and I guess, of course, I walked by myself, and just went down the elevator and stuff. And I went outside, and I walked, and I was freezing. My earlobes were freezing up. My fingers were like, shaking, and I just was freezing cold. And I go to the school. Everybody's giving me funny looks while I'm walking up the hill. Um, on the sidewalk, and the sidewalk goes up, or like up, goes like from down, and then it goes like slanted, kind of like that. I'm doing it totally wrong. Okay, so it goes from down, and then it goes up, and it's not very like that. It's kind of more like that. You know what I mean. It's kind of like slanted. It's like exactly, see when I put my iPod or something like this, and it goes up like this. That's how it is, exactly like that. But it keeps going up, and then it goes back to normal, flat. And so I come to find when I get up the hill, people are like, "What the heck is she doing?" Like, I was just like, hmm. And this one lady was coming out from my school because people walk through our thing or our yard, because we have like our yard here and whatever, and there's like openings because some people have to walk through, and so they walk through the outside, and this girl looked at me like, you're gonna have fun. And I was like, she didn't say it, but she was like, you're gonna have fun, like just like thinking it. And I was like, what the heck, do I look funny or something, or rubbing my face and whatever. And I go to both doors, all the lights are open, but I didn't look on our hangers or our shoe rack because we have to take our shoes off and blah blah, like that. And so I go and I try to open the doors. Don't even look at our thing, like I said. And they were both. I was like, okay, opening one. I was like, maybe they locked it because we have locks on our doors where the kids are allowed to lock the doors. And so I guess I was like, they're probably just like fooling around at recess, and or were fooling around or something in the hallway because I was late today, or I was supposed to be late. And so I was like, they're probably fooling around, lock the door when the boys were playing. And I go to find the other one locked, and I go to the side, and there's like the windows, and I look at our hangers and coats and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, there was nobody there.
Get out!
I was
Get
like,
out!
and all the chairs were up on the
I do
desks,
that.
and I was like, oh my god, it was just crazy today. And I come back home, and Dad's like, what are you doing home? And I was like, we don't have school today. And he's like, what? And he goes and looks on the site, and my mom doesn't even know I'm home. And I was walking around, and I was like, so yeah, do we have school? And he goes and checks, and he's like, you guys have school tomorrow. My mom's like, you're home? And I was like, yeah. And we don't even have school today. And she's like, oh my gosh. And she just was like, mm. And she's like, did you have a nice walk? And I was like, yeah, but I was kind of cold. And so that's what happened for the day. And, what, yeah. So it was just a crazy thing. Sorry, my sister's screaming. I hate when she does that. It's annoying. Okay, Tiva, can I do my video, baby? Yeah? Thank you. Okay, come on. Thank you, baby. Okay, she's a good girl when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, I ask her something and she'll, like, do it. She just, like, likes to say hi and, like, come around when I'm doing videos. So you guys get to see it. Because this is, like, our vlog. Hey! Oh. She's crazy. Dad, she's kind of biting on the table.
You're not too bad.
Too bad. That's not chocolate. It looks like chocolate. Like, see the back here? In real life, it doesn't look as light. It's actually pretty dark. And too bad it doesn't. Oh my gosh, she won't stop. Mommy's gonna get very mad if you ruin her furniture. She's crazy. Okay, so yeah, and I was looking for realistic things. Okay, and I was doing videos, and yeah, so I was gonna show you something, and I was gonna show you this. Okay, two left. She is not cute. Trust me, she's a devil. Okay, come here. Are you gonna be good? Food. You want food? No, you can't bite the baby. You want to hold the baby? You want to hold the baby? Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. So what we're gonna do, or what I was gonna show you, is I was looking for an app. If I said this earlier, I was looking for an app about you know, for realistic baby cries and stuff for my reborn here. My reborn here. And so I was trying to look, and I couldn't find any. And so I like looked everywhere and was like, I can't find. So I finally looked over on YouTube, and I found some realistic cries. If you guys want some realistic cries, because I know Reborn Hobby 18, she uses it from YouTube. Like, she puts on fake cries on YouTube and then pretends her babies are crying and stuff. It's like just for fun, like, you know, most reborners or reborn moms do that just for fun and stuff. And, so this is the one I found, and I think it's most realistic, or sounds awesome. It's an actual baby. It's 2 minutes, so I don't want to listen, but so I do this usually and pretend that she's crying. At the end, that baby calms down, so it actually sounds like my baby was crying and then calms down instead of full cry and then shut up. So usually, I'll walk around and then I'll hold her. So she'll swat it. No? I'll just take that. common actual baby. Most babies like the sound of what is that thing? A vacuum. And when I was little, I was, what's that thing called again, Dad?
Colic.
I was colic. Yeah. Colic is when you're like as bad belly. My mom would always have to rock back and forth and stuff, and I'd just cry and cry. My mom says I was the worst baby. And my little sister was a really good baby. Yep. So yeah. And that's just some of the things for the ones who like to do things like that. And so I think I'll just go turn more over. And that's it. That's it, I guess. And that's just an update for good baby sounds. Okay, good. So goodbye.